everyone, DM Zach here, back with another D&D unboxing, though this one is very special. I've been waiting for this large box. It was supposed to arrive, I think, October last year, but you know, COVID happened and whatever else, and it's literally just arrived in Australia today. And I'm so excited to open it. So what's inside is the Beadle Grimm's Platinum Edition of the Wizards of the Coast Adventure, Icewind, Rime with the Frost Maiden. And if you haven't never heard of Beadle Grimm's, well, they make premium editions of the adventures that Wizards of the Coast put out. So they started with the Platinum, then they made a Gold edition for the Eberron campaign setting. They also make Silver editions. I've got one right here. So the Silver edition, it's the same stuff that you'll find in the Platinum, just not as much. Doesn't have miniatures, a lot less content. Still really cool. So this one's the Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus Silver edition. So it's still quite a large box. And I thought this was amazing, but it's going to be nothing compared to what's inside this box. So I'm just super keen to jump into it. They only make 1,000 Platinum editions, so it's super, super premium, not cheap, and it just will make your campaign for you and your players just that little bit better. Comes with extra like physical handouts, DM screens, miniatures, bonus content, just so much stuff. Like, I can't even think right now, but we'll have a look. So let's get into it. So the miniatures, show it there as well. So they're the official Icons of the Realms pre-painted miniatures. Comes in this special Beadle Grimm's box. So they've obviously chosen what they think is the really important miniatures from the set. So, Chewinga with a snowball. Put them here. Chewinga with an icicle. A Yeti tyke. This is an adolescent, or not even, child Yeti, which is really cool. We have a really nice looking night hag. Really jam them in there. A creature known to the Icewind Dale, the Crag Cat. Fantastic paint jobs on these. They've really come a long way. I can put them up here. You can still see them. Who else? We have a Goliath Barbarian. This is a fantastic miniature. This is an Orog Ranger, or a type of orc, with his great axe there. And now for the named creatures, NPCs and gods. So this interesting character, her name, it's hard to pronounce, I can't remember. Oyamenatok. She is a Goliath werebear. So, like a polar werebear, in fact. And she is a character that your PCs in this campaign could meet. And she's very cool. Goliath werebear. This is Tekalili. Tekalili. I forgot exactly, but it's a null vampire or something along those lines. So all key monsters and creatures for this campaign. This is Zardarok Sunblight. Now this is the Dwarga king who actually makes the Shardalon dragon that I previewed in an earlier video, and you can see behind me in that video there. Another NPC, Velen Harpel, a mage or wizard of sorts. Trying not to break any of these. Another NPC, Avarice, a white tiefling. Another really cool looking miniature. Her name, Naz Lantamir, with a little familiar on her shoulder there. Now for the main three. Well, of this size anyway. So Auril is a god of winter who is causing this endless winter in Icewind Dale, and her three forms. So, her first form, the Cold Crone, this kind of owl-like creature. I really like this form. The second form of hers, the Brittle Maiden, an ice-like elemental form. And then her third and final form, Winter's Womb, turns into this celestial form. Alright, so that's the small to medium sized creatures. Now for the larger of the lot. I'm trying not to spoil them. The smallest but cutest, I would say. An adorable snowy owlbear. Just loitering around. Though I'm sure if it got its beak into you, you wouldn't find it so adorable. Such an awesome miniature. You can't expect to travel to Icewind Dale without encountering a Yeti. Though this is the abominable Yeti. Much larger and more fiercer. Fantastic paint job on that. One of the more larger creatures in the set, the Frost Salamander, and there's just this beautiful paint job on it. I can't get the word right, but it just looks fantastic. The final miniature, the Frost Giant Skeleton. This guy is unreal. So they're the 20 miniatures that you get from this set. And that's just the start. So we'll leave these over here for now. Perhaps we will get into the box before the maps. Now, this is massive. I didn't think it would be this big, if I'm honest with you. It is very heavy. And on the front is the Chardalon dragon itself, glistening. The box is just beautiful. I'm just that excited to dive into this. Gotta maneuver this without knocking my microphone over. Alright, so at the front, got a little booklet with the contents. What's in the box? Welcome to the Far North and Chapter 1. 10 Towns. Right. That's right, so it contains the book itself, but it's broken up into 6 smaller books. So you get Chapter 1, like I just said, 10 Towns. Chapter 2, Icewind Dale. Chapter 3, Sunblight. Chapter 4, so the book 4 has Chapter 3 and 4 and 5 within it. The book 5 has Chapter 6 and 7, and the book 6 just has the appendices. So you could have the monster stats open in one book, and it's really cool. So you could just have the part of the adventure that you need open. You don't have to be lugging around this large book. Comes with a DM screen, campaign maps, battle maps, in-world handouts, custom jewelry and artifacts, the 20 miniatures like we saw, encounter cards, bonus art, bonus encounters, pre-generated characters, and other helpful game aids. So absolutely jam-packed of stuff. And this is like a velvety covering around it. Like this is pristine. You feel like you're getting your money's worth just looking at this box. Incredible. And right at the start I can see fantastic looking fold out battle maps. Now these aren't even maps that are featured in the campaign, so they're just extra things for you if you have some random encounters in the ice. They fold out. Looks like you could just connect them to make them as big as you want. They've got grids on them. There's ones with buildings, ruins, more structures. So, there's a few in here. Let's keep them folded up so I know. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them, and they all fold out. They're all double-sided. That is so cool. So you could have a whole little town going on there. Perfect for random encounters out in the wilderness. It's all to scale to your miniatures. That's something I will definitely be using. Alright. Okay. So we got the first little sealed package here. So good, I don't even want to open it. But of course I do. I'll be extra gentle with all this. Move over because I keep going out of the shot. Alright, what have we got in this little package? Okay. These look like little, oh, I'm not sure what they are actually. I thought they were magic item cards, but I could be wrong. Let's have a look what they are. Oh, right. These are, so in the campaign, at the start, it's up to you, but your characters can have a secret. And these are all your secrets. So you can hand these out to your players, like, there's one blank one, so you can make your own. So let's say, escaped prisoner, for example. I was brought here from another world by spacefaring mind flayers. The ship in which I was imprisoned crashed in the mountains south of 10 towns. After surviving the crash, I nearly froze to death, crossing the tundra to reach 10 towns. If some friendly trappers hadn't found me, I would have perished. I fear some of my captors have also survived the crash and might come looking for me. So then you can hand that to your player whose secret it is. So they've got that handy. And that's little hooks and things that can lead your characters to different places. And they're nifty little secrets. So that's cool to have. You can give that to your players. All of this, I believe this is just all art from inside the book itself. And you know, sometimes you see really cool art in the book and you know, you want to show your players, but you're trying to hide the book, hide special things. But now you can just pop it over. They're double-sided, so you can just pop it over your DM screen, say you're describing a certain area, and there you can show them and they can see it for themselves. You're not spoiling anything. And yeah, so it's got dozens of these and they're all double-sided. It's all beautiful art from within the book. So that's also very cool to have. What is this? Okay. Oh, right. So this is the flight path of the Shardalon dragon. And it has the time frames and everything. So that's a handy little thing when you get to that point. Ah, right. So this has the rules for a game called Goat Ball, which is one of the Goliath's own games. So that's a nice little thing to have. You don't need to go searching for it through the book. This feels like real parchment. I'm not even sure what's inside. Fantastic handout. To the thieves that stole the lantern from the northern light, and it goes on. So these are physical handouts that you can give to your players. They get to read it, and that's really exciting. I'm not going to go through everything. Help me. Another little handout that looks awesome. A ripped page, letter. Another ripped page, quite hard to read, but you probably would be able to read that. So all these physical props that just add to the game. The Tourmaline Gazette, so you even get little newspaper pages which would have some fun information for your players to read. These things all look so cool. The bi-weekly buzz. So perhaps every town has its own little handout. Oh, awesomely illustrated. I've barely scratched the surface here. Moose expert wanted. Must have solid understanding of moose history, behaviour and intentions. And it goes on. So that's a little thing that someone could find attached to a wall. A little quest. They all just look so cool. I didn't realise there was this many even in here. It just goes on. Wow. Bryn Shandar Bulletin. So when your players get to Bryn Shandar, they can have a read of that. East Haven Ledger. "20 Stones of Thrum." Little advertisement. I can't remember what town that was in. I forgot what name. But that is cool. What is this? This looks amazing. That's a little book. I'll have to read all these in my own time. But as you can see, just awesome props. That's just a blank thing. Something for little Adventurers League. That's not really something I take part in myself. These look like pre-generated characters. So you have a dwarf cleric, a half-elf druid, a drow rogue, and a human sorcerer, and a Goliath barbarian. So they're nice if you just want to jump straight into the campaign, or you've got new players you can give them to. Bonus art. It's not found in the book. And then that is cool. So we've got a map of every town by the look of it. So there's Bryn Shandar. And on the back, the coat of arms. Handy. So that's really cool. So you can drop them on. They feel really sturdy. Like, it doesn't feel like paper. So it feels really quite good. So we've got all the towns there. Don't need to show them all, but there's one more. East Haven, and again we've got the coat of arms. So we'll put all them back over there. Oh, okay, so this is one of the bonus encounters or mini adventures. Bonus encounter, Walker Stalker. So this is designed for 4 6th level characters. So you get a bonus 6th level little mini adventure. What level is this? For any level. So that's pretty cool. So this is it's in Bryn Shandar by the look of it. So little booklet, mini little adventures, and that one is for any level. So it's to slot into your Icewind campaign. And the third one, oh no, we've got 4. Oh wow. I'm impressed. So the third one is for 4th level characters. Again, nice little booklet. And the 4th little mini adventure encounter is for 5th level. So that's really handy. A little bit of extra content. That's something for Idle Champions. I won't show the codes to that, not that I play that game. Now, this contains all the mini books. That is the entire adventure, broken into smaller chapter books, which I find really cool, really handy. I have the actual book as well, just because I like to collect all the books. So book 1 looks like it just covers all the towns. Yep, it's pretty much just covering. So welcome to Far North, Chapter 1, 10 towns, Bremen to Caer Konig. Okay, so that's just Bremen to Caer Konig, and then second book here, Icewind Rime with Frost Maiden, Chapter 1, 10 towns. So Dugan's Hole to Tourmaline, because Chapter 1 is actually a massive chapter because it covers all 10 towns. So the first 2 books cover the 10 towns and the starting adventures for each town. Book 3 covers Chapter 2, which is just labelled Icewind Dale, and that just has a bunch of locations that you can explore during that chapter in Icewind Dale. Book 4 is contains Chapter 3, Sunblight, Chapter 4, Destruction's Light, and Chapter 5, Aurel's Abode. The next one contains Chapter 6, Caves of Hunger, and Chapter 7, Halls of Ythrin, however you pronounce that. Oops, we go that way. And the final book just has all the appendices. I don't know how to say that word. Appendix. So all your stats, magic items, other rules and things for the campaign. So that's the whole book, broken into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 smaller, more manageable books. So that is awesome. All right, now probably my favorite thing of these boxes is the DM screen. I am a tickler for DM screens. I have a massive collection, but none have come close in quality to the ones I've found in these boxes. They are thick, they're sturdy, the art is just fantastic. Not spoilerish like a lot of the Wizards of the Coast ones, you know, just this has scenery, map of like one of the 10 towns, the sort of stuff that gives you the feel of being in Icewind Dale. And then the rules on the back, it's got wilderness encounters, rumours in 10 towns, a little map, travel, all stuff that's important to the campaign. So that's really cool. One of my favourite things out of the whole box, the DM screen. Now, this will get to the cool jewellery last. Now, this is also something really, really cool. So these are encounter cards that you can put over the top of the DM screen. And it will have every stat block required that's found in this adventure. So let's just take the top one, the Shardalon Dragon. So say the characters get up to that, they're encountered by the Shardalon Dragon. You flip it over your DM screen, the characters see the art, they get to see what they're up against, and on the back, on your side, you get the stat block. So, you know, Shardalon Dragon, they encounter a Yeti type, you get the art, again, you get the stat block. And there's just a lot of them. As you can see, dozens of cool monsters and the stats at the back. Little goblin there. So they're really handy, really cool. Now for something I've been really excited to have a look at. These physical props. That is awesome. This is a little badge. I can't remember the story behind it. I think it's part of one of the bonus encounters that they produced. So it's a combination of a knucklehead trout, a reindeer, and it's drinking a beer. I can't remember the reason because I only saw a video about it. So I'll have to read the bonus adventure, but yeah. So this is a badge. I think you can win it or something in a competition. But that looks just amazing. And these are sturdy. Like this is metal, and the craftsmanship is just phenomenal. So there's that one. I'm going to try and put these all back where they were supposed to be. So that one definitely goes there. All right, we've got another pin or badge. Just looks unreal. The quality is amazing. So that one would go probably here. No, that one goes to go there. That's right. I remember what this one was for. So this is a Shardalon. It's quite big. It's a template template of the Chardonnay Dragon, and I believe it's for placing on the map as it's flying around 10 towns, so your players can see that cool little prop. Wow, this is cool. Proper necklace. Metal around here. This wood part is actual wood that's been engraved. It's just amazing. I'll probably have to undo it to fit it, but as you can see, it's really cool. I really like that. So it'll fit in like that. I want to put them in nicely. And the final jewellery piece. This beautiful amulet. Like the craftsmanship is exquisite. Again, that looks cool. Your players find this in the game, and then they get to look at it, they get to wear it, and that brings something special, I think. So apologise that it's just going to randomly cut, because I was so excited by what I was opening. I ended the video without even opening the maps, the tube of maps. So here we go. This big tube contains not only maps, I believe, but some other physical props, which I'm not going to open everything because I'm not very good at retying them. So these little letters, you know, hand tied. Your players get to open these. I'll have to figure out what's inside it. Again, just awesome content. I kind of want to have a look, but let's just do it. It's tied on very well. No, I'm not going to do it. Not right now. Oh, there is an insane amount of maps inside this thing. You can stand next to me, and this is like, feels like, I don't even know. Good. Oh, these are big. Oh my god, man. This is incredible, guys. So we've got another little rolled up thing, and it feels like parchment. Like that's what I'm trying to say. These maps, they don't feel like paper, they don't feel like cardboard. It feels incredible, and look at the quality of that. That is insane. To scale battle maps that you get to roll out. So this is Sunblight Fortress, the Forge level, double-sided. Just, oh man. I'm a map person, so this is just next level. These are so big, I'm just going to pop them on the floor. So this is looks like more of that Sunblight area. Double side, oops. They really like rolling up, don't they? Again, they're all double-sided. What do we got here? Some sort of study. On the other side, the grotto. All to scale. And all those maps are original to this box. So the artwork is not from the book, it's recreated, and it looks, if I'm honest with you, a lot better. And yeah, this is also original only to this platinum box. So it's a map of Icewind Dale of 10 towns. I'm pretty sure it's by Devin Rue, who drew the maps for I can't think. Matt Mercer's campaign setting. So that looks incredible. That looks fantastic. You've got a poster map of all the towns here, and on the back, Caves of Hunger. So they're all double-sided. Oh no, sorry, flip maps. Caves of Hunger, and that's Oral's something. Grinskull Throne Room. So that's okay. So the maps of 10 pounds isn't double-sided. Maps. And now these are the sort of fluffy type maps. And that look at that. Look at that. Honestly. These are so big I can't even get them in the shop. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. And then you've got the map of Icewind Dale. Massive. This is my Schleys map of Icewind Dale, and it's just incredible. Beautiful. Beautiful. And I nearly finished my video without even opening these. That would have been a tragedy. How I'm going to roll them all up and get them back in that tube, I don't know. So, anyway, I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as I've enjoyed opening it. If you haven't already, give us a subscribe, hit the like button. And yeah, if you get the chance to buy one of these platinum boxes, you won't be disappointed. Definitely get your money's worth. Your players will love it. You can always go in with your players, make it cheaper. I'll put a link into Beadle and Grimes below. Yeah, thanks. Till next time, happy rolling.